Welcome, everybody. Thanks to Valeria for making the refreshments. Zach made the icing.
They're really good.
Today, we are here to discuss this month's book, Watership Down. I'll start by saying that the book was really hard to carry, but I enjoyed the length of the pages.
I agree. The pages were very important to the plot of the book, especially the ones about the main characters. I like that Summer had a funny on it.
So, no one read it either?
I didn't have time.
Me neither. Now that that's out of the way, who has news?
I do.
I heard the most scandalous little tidbits.
Thank God. I had the most awful week parent-teacher meetings up the wazoo, and Rose got a C in writing. I know, she's only 7, but she's ready to become a hobo if it means avoiding school. It's just bullshit. I need something to cheer me up.
You poor soul. I swear, I would murder Louise if she came home with a C.
Yes.
So, the news is I heard from a mother in Stacy's improv class that the principal has secretly been dating Miss Poser.
No! I knew it. I knew that he would go for someone younger. I should have gotten a piece of that ass, but he had to know it was my moneymaker, just as I got pregnant with Rose.
Oh, honey, it wasn't Rose's fault you got preggers. It was Steve, and you left that asshole. He was a dick. And Rose has really moved on. Zachy tells me they are the best of friends now in homeroom.
And you know that everything happens for a reason, Samantha. And you wouldn't give up Rosie for anything. Remember when she had a babysitter for the first time? She was bouncing out of her seat for the entire meal. Remember? I know, but it doesn't mean I like it.
Or those 15 pounds you can't seem to lose.
You're such a bitch!
Yeah, Tiff, low. Not like you're as perky as you were 10 years ago. Well, it's not like I can fool around with the football team to keep in shape anymore either. And I can't be the cougar in this town. Plus, Megan does it so well. Wow, a little too harsh, Tiff. Did you hear about Holly Daniels? She donated another $1,000 to the school for her kids' 11th grade dance. She is so awful. Like you're much better. Oh my gosh, stop it.
Girls, please! You are all awful. At least I have something on my mind other than affairs. You all remember that we had to plan the bake sale for the PTA? Are we doing cookies or cupcakes? Personally, I was thinking average vanilla with some fun colored icing. I can whip up the batch in about 15 minutes.
I'll make the cupcakes. I just got a ton of hard sugar and food coloring, so that shouldn't be an issue. I found something called gels. It makes brighter colors. Does anyone else want to handle the cookies?
Fine, I'll do both.
You're
saying you're all welcome. I'm gonna go get some more. So, Susan, come with me.
coming. So what's the whole reason you pulled the whole come with me to the bathroom thing? You think that we used that trick enough that they could all spot it, especially
I have something to tell you, and I don't want the other girls to find out. And it happened a long time ago, 7 years, but I thought I had escaped without any consequences. And he tried to talk to me a week ago, and I just ignored it, and it just won't go away. And
Oh, honey, slow down. What's wrong?
Rose is not Gary's kid.
What do you mean she's not Gary's kid?
Oh, come on, don't tell me it hasn't crossed your mind that she doesn't look like him. I've been tearing my hair out waiting for someone to notice. I mean, why do you think we got divorced?
What do you mean? What does this even... What? Rose is 7. How could you wait this long to tell me I'm your best friend? You know that you can tell me anything.
I know, but you know how gossip spreads once someone else knows, and I really thought that for a second I wasn't going to have to tell anyone.
So who's the father?
You know, John, right?
Our mailman?
Well, he wasn't the mailman when I met him.
Why would you wait this long to tell me? What made you suddenly change your mind?
Last week at the grocery store, he cornered me and told me he wanted to be a part of Rose's life, which never seemed to matter to him before, which is why I realized that something must have happened. And he wouldn't tell me what it was, and I needed help to figure out what it is, because he seemed so sorry that he left me.
Why are you telling me this now? Gary knows all of this?
Yes, not that he'll talk to me about it. He's happy to see me go, since I'm the cheating bitch that ruined our child's life. Why do you think he fought so hard
handled him. So are you going to help me now, or are you going to continue to get in my way?
Oh my gosh, Valerie, you're such a monster.
Yeah.
I wonder what parent is going to be feeding their children cancer carrots.
Sad but true.
Oh, I never told you all. I went into the grocery store the other day to get a cake for the PTA meeting, and I noticed that same kid tried to sell me yesterday's leftovers. So I gave him a piece of my mind and a little bit of cake in the face.
Now that is why we keep you around. You are fantastic.
Thank you. You know, I never would have thought that the grocery store would provide the perfect people.
Who invited someone? Anyone? Speak up now, or we're going to have a problem.
I don't think that anyone would have invited anybody, right, girls?
I'll begin the door. I'm so sorry to bother you girls, but I just don't know who to talk to. Oh, honey, it's okay. I'm glad you came here. You wouldn't want whatever it is to be spread around town, would you? Exactly. Hi.
Oh, how rude of us.
I'm sorry, honey. Please sit down. Make yourself comfortable. Have a cookie. Or I'm sure you know I'm the best baker in town. I promise these will be the most delicious chocolate chippers you will ever have. Oh, thank you, but I'm not really hungry. Though I must have one, obviously, if they are the best cookies in town. So what makes you come here out of all places?
I don't mean to be a bother, but I just knew people come here when they don't know what to do. You helped us with your son's problems, remember? When he started stealing from the mall in Wellington.
Oh, right, I remember that. That's the girlfriend that worked with Macy's.
Are we going to have to torture you to find out what you wanted to tell us?
What Tiffany meant to say was, what is it that you wanted to talk to us about, honey?
Right. Thought it'd be easier to just let it out once I got here.
Don't worry, honey. Some of us probably have a much more scandalous story. Go on.
I guess I should start with the car dealership.
You slept with Nick Smith?
The Nick Smith?
Yeah.
No! Well, not him.
Okay, keep going, stop interrupting.
Okay, so I was at the dealership about a month ago and I ended up buying my 4th lawn van in a row. I just felt really upset and I needed a change. I never planned what would happen.
I'm sure you didn't, honey. Don't worry, you're safe here. Keep going.
I've known this guy for as long as I can remember, and Paul was away with the kids for the weekend on a Boy Scouts camping trip, and I just was feeling really lonely. I just got sort of bored.
My favorite crude boredom is to call up an old friend, especially if he has a huge...
Not when you're married! Sorry, Lisa, not judging.
I knew him. He was a semi-successful businessman. Maybe you know him? John Russell.
Wait, you mean the mailman? You don't mean the John Russell that covers the south part of town, right?
You know him, Sam? Yeah. I didn't think you paid attention to anyone other than yourself.
God, Val was so not in the mood. Yes, I knew him. We were close a long time ago.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead, Lisa.
It wasn't supposed to be anything too crazy. I love my family and I wouldn't give them up for anything. Especially since the kids are doing so well in school and Paul just got a raise.
So then, why would you commit adultery? I'm sorry, I'm trying very to understand your plea for help, but it seems to me that you're just doing this to yourself.
Sometimes no matter how many good things happen in your life, you can never really be happy.
Exactly. I love Paul and my kids, but I just felt like I needed something else to make my life worth living. You all can understand that on some level, right?
Yes, but that doesn't justify ruining your family's lives.
Oh, you're such a hypocrite. You're living through your son.
That may be true, but I'm giving up my own life for my baby's cake. She is giving up everything for the mailman's dick.
Here, Lisa. I was wondering, does it take as long for the mailman to arrive as it does the mail?
He certainly did stamp your envelope.
Mary, would you stop? This isn't a joke. This isn't something to start trying to make fun of or cover up. Did you think of the consequences at all? Did it not
Lisa, honey, I just want to make sure that nothing that we've talked about today leaves this house.
Yeah, and if you tell anyone in town, I'll be sure to make you walk the town without hearing whispers.
Are you all threatening me?
Only with the death of your social life and maybe your cat. I'm just kidding.
Not the kind of jokes you make, though.
Look, there's so much you don't know. You're not allowed to start treating me like an outcast. Now, I'm going to talk to Lisa, and then she's going to leave because she doesn't want to be here anymore, though we thank her for bringing this to our attention. And when I get back, we can talk about whatever you all want. What are we supposed to ask her? She's just going to think that we're petty.
We are petty.
I'm not! Most of the time.
Shut up, Mary. We're supposed to be supportive, but still inquisitive. I mean, aren't you guys just dying to know the details? Well, if we're going to learn anything, we have to make sure we learn before we read, because that's what the news is.
You are such a spoiled sport.
Hello? Whoa, Polly, slow down. I can't understand a word you're saying.
What's going on?
No, I didn't know that.
It must be something big. Ooh, I want to know.
All right. I'll think about what you should do, and I'll see you at the next PTA meeting. Yes, you'll be fine until then. All right, I'll talk to you later.
So, what is it?
Breaking news on the home front. That was Holly Daniels, and she just found out that her son, Harry, lost his virginity to his high school girlfriend. That's not all. He didn't use protection because Holly never told him what protection was.
No.